What's up, Choombas? We got ourselves a new cyberpunk game. It's not Cyberpunk 2077, it's Shellrunner. I know this is one of my first videos, but one thing that you should know about me is that I love a cyberpunk universe. And another thing I love is isometric top-down shooters, which doesn't seem to be a very popular genre these days, at least amongst my friend circle, but it's something that I've always been pretty fond of from the console days, being a PlayStation kid playing twin-stick shooters, like Alienation, Dead Nation, if anyone remembers those are classics. So anyway, I've been on a kick trying to find a good isometric shooter. So luckily Next Fest is on with Steam, and I've downloaded a whole bunch of demos, one of them being Shellrunner, this charming cyberpunk shooter. So let's hop on in and I'll show you what's going on. So I've got a few hours in the game by now just to kind of figure out how everything works and be able to walk you through it. This is your home base. Right away you can see it's got this really cool cel-shaded kind of a look to it as far as the visual design goes, with helpful things like the player being outlined and highlighted for easy reference in the middle of a hectic firefight, because there do be bullets flying in this game. So anyway, over here you've got a training range. Alright, you can try out your new weapons. Over here is a buy station. You can get random loot, you can re-roll to get more loot, try to get what you're looking for. You can sell extra things that you've brought back from missions, so you can come back with loot. So there's a whole economy for selling, trading loot. Alright. And over here is the main room, where you've got your stash. Over here, it's fairly generous. I'm approaching halfway, and I've been playing this game for 3 or 4 hours maybe. Here's your reroll station. This is sort of your equipment workbench. Working on equipment basically constitutes putting an item on the table, and then using these items, like a nano modifier or a quality refiner, to reroll stats on weapons. So it's got that big time roguelite, randomized, procedurally generated loot kind of feel to it, with some really good provisions for modifying things if you don't like the way they came out the first time. Alright, down here in the south part of the room is the shell printer. So the conceit of this game is it's a lot like Altered Carbon, if you've seen that show. Basically, human beings are contained, their consciousness is now stored on something like a stack from Altered Carbon, and our consciousness can be swapped from body to body at will, and these bodies are called shells. So each shell comes with its own benefits and costs, and there are tiers, just like with loot. So this is a through and through tiered loot procedural shooter. One more interesting thing, if you hold the right mouse, you can rotate the scene, which is helpful for seeing behind occluded walls and things like this. There is an outside to this place, but there's really not much to it. It's just more for visuals. But the aesthetic is great and very convincing. Over here is one of the ways you can take a taxi to start whatever mission you've got on. I don't have one selected right now, so it won't let me.
You can't just walk out on a job like this. The client's counting on us.
See? So anyway, over here in this room there doesn't seem to be really much. I'm not sure what this is going to be all about. So, let's go to the mission board and see what we can do. Quick look. Here's my personal inventory. So the way that things work in this game is pretty interesting. You've got weapons, and you've got implants for your shell, for your body, and a maneuvering slot for leg mods. But what's really interesting is that these gadgets, you have to equip the gadget, and then each gadget has its own consumable resource type. So the sentry gun here is going to need power cells to power each sentry gun I put down. So each power cell is a sentry I can deploy. This Vita Serum requires biotonic in order to operate. So for every biotonic canister I have, I get a hit of health, which is good for, I want to say 60 or 70. It's not quite a full heal, but it's pretty generous. So here's the mission board. So far, there seem to be 3 basic types of mission. There's deliveries, which is go into the mission, loot chest that you find, grab us 3 specific implants that we need. They're going to request a certain type of loot. Some guys, they want 2 pistols. Sometimes they want, bring us 2 SMGs. This one wants 3 implants. There are also elimination missions where you spawn in and you're tasked with killing X number members of whatever faction. Another delivery. Then there are assassinations where you're going in after a high value target. So you'll be basically going after a mini boss. So for these, you're going to want to gear up, be super prepped, and go in prepared. Anyway, let's go ahead and just do a basic delivery mission. We'll do 2 SMGs. These are the messages that you get for your missions. They're from various dark market senders, and they read like this. Attention, our client finds itself in the throes of a dire predicament. They are indebted to the formidable Kinryu clan, and their honor hangs in the balance. To settle their debts and ensure their continued prosperity, they must amass a considerable array of gear items as payment to the esteemed Kinryu. Your task is to aid them in this endeavor by procuring the necessary items with utmost haste. The weight of their obligation is heavy, but with your assistance they shall overcome. Your efforts will not go unrewarded, for they are prepared to offer generous compensation for your invaluable service. So the mission copy is actually really well written. I like it. We're going to take this. What do we get? We get a pistol, 2 SMGs, and an implant. Alright, so now we've taken the mission. We're going to want to go to the taxi. Load in. Alright, so we are here for 2 SMGs. Eyes on the prize, don't get distracted. So the gameplay is fairly tactical for a ISO shooter. You've got map on M, so you can actually get a previs of the layout pretty well. And if you're careful, there is an option for things like sneak attacks. If I come up behind this guy. Dead! So you can one-shot guys if you get behind them carefully. Ooh. So, use of cover is definitely a thing in this game. Take health. Yeah, so you can loot corpses, you'll pick up creds, you can quick grab things with F off the ground, or you can actually tab in to be more picky about what you want to get out of the nearby environment. He's down. Let's get this guy with my katana! What do we got here? One thing about this game is that ammo is in fairly short supply, so you are going to want to procure ammo along the way during your run, or you will run out, and it's happened to me. Many of my early runs ended with me running away with my tail between my legs and no ammo, nothing but a knife. I don't need another low-grade knife. So we're after 2 SMGs, and we haven't found a single one. Ooh, we can sneak attack this guy. Dead! Don't need them. Okay, I'm looking for loot boxes. This is why we're here. I'm in the wrong part of the map. We need to head over here to the top left. You've got a dash on sprint with a not too punishing, thankfully not too punishing a cooldown on it, so you can spam it pretty good when you get in trouble. Whoa. Heyo. He's got an SMG. I can take your SMG. Dead. I don't know why these guys just run at you with pistols when they can just shoot you, but I suppose I'm thankful. Who's got an SMG for me? That's not an SMG. Engaging at range is actually quite possible as long as you can see them. Of course, once I start running a rifle or something, that'll be even easier. Okay, where are my SMGs? Let's sneak this guy. You're dead. Where is an SMG? Ooh, here's a good opportunity for a turret. Watch this. Ooh, I ate that one. I'm gonna hit a little health. What is this turret shooting at? Oh, that was bad. Only have one of those left, too. This guy's coming after me. Whoop. I'll take that. Alright, we're gonna swing on this guy. I gotta say, this pistol I've got, after I've been upgrading it for a little while, is no slouch. I've actually tried using an SMG for a little while, and the ammo is just too scarce, and the spread and range are not very good. I can't even engage guys from a distance, say, like this. I was having a lot of misses and just wasting ammo, so it seems like accuracy is 100% the way to go here. See, every once in a while you get someone with an SMG supply, but you don't get their gun, which isn't working for me. Oh, that was a nice two-piece. What's this? Oh, that's a grenade, basically. That's the frag launcher, which uses plasma fuel in order to operate, so I guess actually, you know what? I need to save room for these guns. Whoops. Sometimes the click and drag is a little finicky. That's my only gripe about the loot system. Ooh, saw that coming. Uh-huh. SMGs, they spit a lot of bullets, but they're not very accurate. They look scarier than they are. Alright, where's my loot chest? Over there. Ooh, that was kind of dumb. Oh man, they make these levels really maze-like. Absolutely labyrinthine. Watch me rush this guy. Ha! Alright, we need to head over to the other side. This way. You did. What are we gonna do? I think this is good turret time. Yeah, man, those turrets help out. Really need an SMG. Need two, actually. I was actually trying to shoot your friend, but that'll do. Get some health. Ooh. See if we can sneak on this guy. Ha! Gone. These pads here are the exit pads. You can get to one of these to extract whenever you're ready, but I'm gonna need the loot first. See, we can extract from here, but I'm not ready. I'm gonna need those SMGs, man. Wow, how did this guy not hear me? Hey, there's an SMG. Alright, there's one of two. That only took, like, most of the level. I'm gonna sneak this guy. Good night. I've got a lot of pistol. I should probably start using it. Oh, shoo! Hello, boys! Did not see you there. Oh, I don't have any turret. Okay, okay. See how it is. Accuracy. Ooh, this is a little hairy. This is getting a little hairy. Hit that. Oh, that's a door. Oh man, I didn't even notice that. That's the thing about this ISO view sometimes. Alright, so what's in here? Give me an SMG, boy. Yeah, that's an SMG. Take that. I'll take your ammo too. There's a lot of enemies in here. You're dead. Alright, so now the name of the game is get out with the loot. Unless there's anything else really cool here that I need, it's not going to be worth sticking around. Let's get some extra credits from these guys and bounce. We're low on health, we've got no turrets left, we've got the goods. And that's that.
Oh, what's this? You're back, but the mission isn't complete? Shocking.
I think they need to update that voice because the mission is complete. I just need to go over here to turn it in. I think she needs to recognize that. So here are our rewards. We got 3 guns of our own and a crit chance increase implant for our shell. Luckily, you can rotate things in the inventory as well. Alright, so let's go stash the goods. That's a good frag launcher. Got a lot of these now, though. Fire rate 13, standard. Frag. Specialized. Ooh, I'm gonna have to bust that bad boy out eventually. Alright, we'll stash these guns for later. Just keep what we need for the next mission. Yeah, the click drag's a little iffy. Oh, let's show you how the weapon weapon reroll works. So these are the modification items that you need in order to reroll stats on weapons. So let's show you how that works. So we can go over here. Let's put in our sword and see what we can get. So we can use this gear amplifier to upgrade the level to level 4. That's always guaranteed. The quality refiner will reroll the quality, which is going to be your standard, the red, green, blue, basically your rarity tiers. That one is a dice roll, so a lot of the time you'll just end up with the same. So let's see what we get. Yeah, still standard. I feel like this feature is actually a little buggy and needs some work because a lot of items you put in here don't seem actually eligible for the upgrades, but they don't tell you that. You just burn the item trying to upgrade it. And a lot of the other times it's a dice roll. So you don't know if you're just having bad luck or if that's actually not allowed. So that's my only feedback to the dev team on this is finish it up, maybe add a little bit more feedback to let us know that, hey, you can apply these upgrades to these item types only, or, you know, this upgrade is going to have a % chance to succeed or fail. Anyway, let's see if we can get a better mod. So right now it's crit damage plus 12, and it switched to health plus 10. So we've got a different mod. So every item that you carry actually has its own mod, which will give you stat buffs. So every single thing you put on has to be considered for that, for your playstyle, which is interesting. I'm not sure if I really agree with the science of your health item giving you faster reload time, but in the game it works. So that's basically the loop. That is Shellrunner. A really cool game. One other cool thing I didn't even get to mention is that this is a multiplayer game. You can invite your buddies in, and you can have co-op fun. Blasting baddies, top down. So anyway, that's Shellrunner. That's a look at one of the great indie titles on NextFest that I found. So anyway, if you like this, and you thought I did a good job, go ahead and like the video. And I will see you for more because I've got a lot more of these demos. Peace.